can't cut that ivy with a lawnmower, right? You can't do that. But you can. I need Zach to blow this that way. Okay, y'all, good morning, good morning. It's what is today? Today's Tuesday, man, and we got, well, what we got on the list? We don't have a lot on the list, but we got pretty good money, about $900, $800. 1, 2, 3, 200, 300, 400, 500, 7. Yeah, it's like 820, so not bad. Not bad, and considering we're rolling into the end of the season and all that there. So yeah, let me get my glasses. I need to buy me some more glasses, man. So I got Zach doing one of the smaller ones. It's just a little 60 empty property. I got him, he just left here. It's 10 minutes after 8. And then he's going to meet me over there at those at that little cleanup that we did last week. I got paid for it yesterday, and we got, I mean, but the property next door is one we're going to be doing too. So, you know, nurturing relationships, man, is all I can say. That's all I can say, man. And we're doing the very best that we can, and that's all that we can do out here, right? So I got another customer, y'all. Another lady called me last night, a referral from another customer, aside from the one that I told y'all about in the video yesterday. We got another customer. It's 3 doors down from the one that we're already doing, that I did yesterday, go figure. So it's a neighbor of one of my existing customers. So I love when that happens, because it makes it easier to schedule and everything, because I can, well, 9 times out of 10, I know the property, or I can, you know, visualize the property if it's around a customer that I'm already, you know, doing their yard. And she lives 3 or 4 doors up from my existing customer. So that's what you want. And that's why I save, you know, open slots of time, and don't just take every, you know, I don't just take every job. It's got to make sense to me logistically, man, you know, and I don't like to waste time going and looking at lawn maintenance stuff. This saves me on every front, because number one, I don't have to go look at it, because I already know it. So it's probably going to be more of a cleanup than anything. That's why I would not commit to a number to her, because it's September, y'all, and if the yard ain't been done regular throughout the summer, and you figure I done cut the property 2 or 3 doors down probably 8 or 9 times, then yeah, it's probably going to be a pretty bad property, man. I appreciate the comments on the video the other day, you know, about that tree. So, you know, my millionaire lawn care guy, you know, he came in the comments was saying, you know, I can't believe that you trimmed that tree and dug out from around it and then left it. Well, I don't know if anybody else thinks that, but you know, I dug around the tree, but I didn't dig around the tree hardcore. I mean, yeah, I made a little furrow around the tree, and I trimmed some branches off the tree, and I put a rope in the tree, and then I tied the tree off so it wouldn't fall toward that building or that shed. He was saying something about if a good gust of wind came through there, it would have knocked that tree into that shed. But it wouldn't have, because the rope, it was tied off from, you know, 35 foot up in the tree. It was tied off with the same rope I pulled it over with. So there was no way it was going to fall. And saying, you know, I don't live in a world of if I coulda, shoulda, woulda, and all that, man. If this and if that. If my auntie had nuts, she'd be my uncle. I mean, I just don't, I don't live in that world, man. But a couple things going on. So, like I said, I got the new customer yesterday. I got another one last night. That's on. It's going to be on the regular every other Monday route. You know, I started that new property yesterday where I got video at yesterday. And I'll be quite honest with you guys, getting video on the jobs is, well, it's time consuming, and a lot of times I just simply don't want to do it, man. I just don't want to take the time. I want to, you know, focus on the job, you know, the one that's paying me. Contrary to what people think, YouTube doesn't really pay me. I get approximately $200 a month from YouTube, something like that. So not real good, y'all. I'm just saying, not real good at all. My thing today is to get out here to the mini cleanup is what I'm gonna call it. Okay, y'all, so I just pulled up over here. Y'all remember last week we were over here, and well, 2 weeks ago, and all this was woods. And I don't know who they hired to come in here and do this, but I don't think they did a very good job. The owner was saying that, you know, I mean, this looks terrible. I mean, look at that. Huge mess, man. I mean, who's gonna clean all that up? And look, all they did was just, they should have brought a grinder over here, a freaking, you know, cutting it. All they did was cut the trees off. I mean, it looks better than it did, but dude, they could have done a lot better than that, man, I think. Well, I guess look at all the chips. See, these big piles of chips around, that ain't good either, man. This place is looking pretty good, though. Yeah, y'all see it, man. And this is going to be an ongoing thing. We need to trim that tree up, but not today. We're not even going to be on this property today. I'm just parking here. We're going to be on the one next door over there, and I'm going to take y'all over there. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this ditch right here, right? This is the one that was so tall. Look how good that weed killer works. It'll kill sweet gum saplings, man. That's what you want. You want this to be dirt, man. You don't ever want it to get real high. I think that looks great, man. So it's almost time to cut this grass, but we're going, yeah. I just wanted to show y'all. Y'all remember, and I'll try to put a picture up of me getting ready to weed eat this. I weed eated it best I could, but there's a lot of big rock in there, like I was saying when I was over here. So yeah, and these cars be flying down through here, dude. It's sketchy as hell. It's just a very narrow road, and it's a busy road. So. going to be a little bit more time consuming than what I anticipated. We're not going to spend probably nothing but about maybe 2 hours over here. But over time, what we're going to do is we're going to start cutting all these vines, and I'm going to do a lot of them today, cutting all these vines at the bottom so this ivy will stop killing these trees. Because look at this big pine tree right here. Look at that, man. It is freaking just huge. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put the camera down and go get some tools ready over here. Only pole saw I brought with me was the Milwaukee, and so we're gonna trim some of this stuff up, man. There's a lot of work over here though, y'all. I'm talking about just between this property and that property. Even after they done paid them folks, ain't no telling what they paid them folks to clean out that pine area there. Just cut down a bunch of trees and chip it up. I mean, that was, it just doesn't look that great to me, man. So I'm gonna probably end up putting a mower in some of this. I trimmed that tree right there, so when you're blowing that area out right there, grab those. I trimmed like 2 or 3 branches, pull them up in the woods right there. Right there? You see where I cut the limb? Right there? Well, yeah, you can put them on the side over there. Okay. I'm gonna run a mower up in here best I can, dude. Because we're not gonna do everything today that needs to be done. We're just gonna do what we talked about.
Okay. Hey, I trimmed out that tree in the back too with the hedge trimmer.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna cut all this right here with a mower up and down the driveway. I'm gonna try to get some footage, but if I can't, I ain't, man. You can. I need Zach to blow this that way. There's a little bit of our mower right up through here. I don't know exactly what all is under here. We're gonna see. We're gonna see right here, y'all. And this is where you gotta watch out for bees' nests and stuff like that. Get stuck in a hole. Big ass hole. That's where a bee hole will be. And bees love the shade and all this. Yeah, they love it. Okay, y'all, so we pretty much got done over here what we're gonna do today. It's pretty bad over here. Y'all see these vines? Look how big that vine is. That vine right there is as big as my fist. I cut it. I cut all the vine. What I do is I just go around the bottom of the tree cutting. Same way here too, and then I'll spray. That's what I cut. Right, I won't spray up high, but I'll spray it from where I cut down. So yeah, all this right here is going to die. And you see, these trees are right up on the house. We need all that to die. Y'all see that? All that needs to die, and all that needs to die. So I didn't cut every tree because there's a lot. I don't want to spend that much time over here, but I'm gonna do a little spraying and then I'm out here. Zach's already going to the next one. All right, y'all, so we got done with this little cleanup. It turned out to be a little bit more than what I thought it would be. It always is. But we spent about 2.5 hours over here. So, but we did a lot. I did a lot of spraying. I did lemon of some trees. Yeah, pretty bad over here. But we're going to be maintaining that one, so I need to then get it to a point of where I can see daylight. But yeah, I got to get on over here. Zach's already gone to the next one, so. Okay, y'all. So I want to show y'all that they got a little job over here. They asked me for a quote. So I want to show y'all, and I want y'all to pay attention to the logistics. So stay with me. First thing you got this tree right here, okay? You got this big top right here. You got this trunk right here. You got that trunk right there. They want them cut into pieces like this, and then they want to haul all this brush off. What would y'all call it? Y'all see it, man. And see, they ain't the type of people to spend money. They don't like to spend money. So logistically, it'd be pretty difficult. Well, I'm gonna tell them $1,000, and that'll be including getting this tree down too. See that? But I know them, they're not gonna want to spend. And you know, yeah, it'd be easier probably to do it with a chipper, but I couldn't make no money like that because I would have to rent the chipper. So I'm just gonna tell him what I charge, and I'm gonna tell him what he ought to do. What he ought to do is rent a chipper, and him and his sons get out here and chip it up. Give me, you know, because I'm not gonna, you know, yeah. What would y'all charge, man? You gotta get this thing down too. And I tell him my number, he ain't gonna want to spend. He never has. All right, y'all. So that's the $120 one. I know they're not gonna want to spend on that tree stuff. Like I said, man, they're gonna come out better just renting a chipper, man. And I'm just gonna tell him that, because when I tell him what I would charge, he's gonna be like, oh. You're talking about, if I brought the Bobcat over there, you're talking about a half a day. That's just what it would take by the time, if you're hauling it off. Because you got to factor in, okay, I got the Bobcat here, yay, yay. Sounds all good, right? Having the Bobcat over there, I mean, I don't see how you're going to get away less than a half, and I ain't gonna do that shit manually. There ain't no way I'm dragging that shit all the way up to the front yard. I ain't no way. So their best bet is for him to rent a chipper, and for him and his kids to do it. Otherwise, he's gonna be spending. It's not really enough. I mean, it doesn't look like it's that big of a job, but for me to do it, since I'm not trying to do all that manual labor, it's going to cost more. We ain't making great time today at all. We need to definitely get done with this one and the bamboo site. This one right here takes about, not gonna take long today, man, but it's not that bad. I'm gonna be able to zoom right across it, man. It's just that we running out of time. I mean, damn, the morning done flew by, man. Can't believe it's already 12. Yeah, we ain't doing that great on the money either, man. Shoot. We sucking right now. We're probably at about probably $400 or so, $450. That ain't good for two guys out here till lunch. Oh no. We're gonna but we ought to be streamlined now. We're gonna make up for it. Just 120. We just got done with 120. Zach did a 60 first thing this morning, and we did that little piece of a cleanup over there. Yeah, the bamboo site pays a couple $100, so we need to make sure we get that one done. If we can get this one done and the bamboo site done, then that'll put us at $750 or so. So yeah, all right, y'all, I gotta get to it. I got that one done. 40 minutes. It's all right, man. So dry. Everything's really dry. We need some rain bad. Real bad. Now we head over to the bamboo site. We're gonna cut all that grass over there, and there's a lot of grass over there. That'll probably be all we do today, man. See, I had calculated us doing more, but I didn't calculate us spending 2.5 hours at that first one, you know, at the cleanup. So, but I'm gonna charge for that, so the money will probably be about the same. We'll move the last two over to tomorrow. I don't really feel like working real late or nothing. We get this one done, it'll be about 2:30, and that'll be where we need to be, man. The money will still be probably around $850, $900, something like that. But that yard over there is going to be easy, man. Once we do that yard, that one where we did a little cleanup, once we do that once or twice, that yard's going to be stupid easy, man. You're talking about a 15-minute yard for $75, man. Yeah. And then we're talking about going over there and spending, you know, 35 minutes and making $150. Both those properties, $75 each on the regular. And there ain't nothing to them, man. Very easy. Yeah, see, boy, it'd be nice to be able to get them trees right there. Well, that's a lot, man. Especially this one right here. Look how far hardcore it's leaning. But you might be able to get the man lift. So you can put the man lift anywhere right here. So pretty sweet, man, really, for the man lift over here. Cut all this right here, man. The belt, the drive belt on the new mower popped off down there, so I'm fixing to have to and right after I told Zach to go on to the next one, so I'm gonna take y'all down there with me. Let me grab me a chain. And when I grab the belt's not broke, but I gotta say, when I grabbed the belt with my hand, it was really hot. I mean, the belt was so that indicates that it could be something else going on down there, like with the idler or something. But I went on and, well, I released the hydros, so now all I gotta do is hook to it and pull it up here. and then I'll assess it better up here. It's down there in some real tall grass right now. Set y'all up right here, man. I ain't real happy about all this. It sucks. So this rope is way too long, man. Y'all, so it's always something, ain't it? Always.